It's leg day, baby!
Job of a Chevy.
He said, well, there's no law that says they can't put a boat in this pond.
I thought you was on a diet.
Seafood diet.
I
see it, I eat it. It's lake day. It's a beautiful, beautiful.
Head up to the sky, Trevor. Show
Beautiful
the blue sky. The last video you saw, we traded a horse and carriage for the boat. We don't even know if this thing floats, but we figured since it's such a beautiful day, we're gonna put this boat in the pond behind my house. We have a no yard sign rule. HOA president decided he wanted to put no flotation devices.
No boats or flotation devices. And no swimming.
Yeah, signs around the whole pond. But then there was another sign that said, pond is for resident use only with required ID badges.
But the no boats or flotation devices was just around the public area where there's like picnic tables and stuff, except one sign that was specifically put in Chase's backyard.
So we got signs to block all their signs, putting our own signs up. So we figured if there's one here, we'll put a sign in front and then a sign behind it, almost like a sandwich, and then their signs are hidden, and if you can't see it, it don't apply, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Before the boat pulls in the neighborhood, we're putting the signs up.
We could just put the boat before the signs, so we didn't make it to the signs yet to see them, so then we go put the signs up. Yeah.
Before we do all this, it's only practical that you have a boat with a name. Just like Forrest Gump had a boat named Jenny, we named this boat a special name, and we gotta go ahead and put the stickers on. That way it makes it official that it's for the actual channel.
So we're gonna name this boat the USS
Perfecto.
UHOA. We are official.
It's so beautiful, it makes you want to cry. As soon as we pull in a neighborhood, everyone's gonna be like, oh God, here it goes.
Like we mentioned, we have to christen the boat, but we don't want to christen the boat in the pond because we don't want to pollute the pond. So we are gonna christen this boat. It is christened.
Hold on, let me get a sip of that.
Bro, so a lot of people's gonna be like, oh, now you're being rude and disrespectful. So we actually sent the bylaws and covenants to the attorney. He went through everything. He said that there's nothing mentioned of the lake. It's for private use only, residents. And there's nothing that says that you can't put a boat or anything in there. My son did put a boat in the pond, a little John boat, and he was fishing. They said it doesn't cover their insurance and he needs to get out immediately. So being respectful, because he's only 17, he actually got out, but he told me, and that's what gave us the idea for all this.
So the attorney said we're good. We are gonna pull this motor off. We'll put a trolling motor on it. We dump it off in there. We'll try to catch us a couple fish. Grant, what you got there, bud?
I found it in the truck.
You like that hungry kid looking for a snack, yeah.
Matthew downloads this app because he thought he was buying new grinders, and it was actually Grinder. He didn't know what it was.
Thought it was for hustlers.
Yeah.
That wasn't me, bud.
Oh, it's out.
All right, easy down.
Pull the cable
let's squat.
We got rid of this little bitty motor right here, and we're gonna go with the big dog.
See, that's what makes it legal on this pond.
People steal these?
I'm sure they do. Yeah. They're worth a small fortune.
I almost look like an airplane.
Oh, there we go. And just like that, we got a working motor.
I don't think it'll straighten out. Oh wait, never mind. I didn't know how this works. If you guys want some merch, go to prodigyshat.com. SHAT is shirt, hats, and things. Also Short and Tall Productions, that's what it's short for. Grab you guys a hat, some shirts, help support the local camera guy. He needs it, like really struggling.
So if this thing sinks today, what's the plan?
I don't know. We'll call Heavy D to come get it out with a Black Hawk or something.
I'm good at lining my balls up with the holes. See that? See how lined up it was?
Matthew's peeing. She's all hooked up and ready to go.
Yep.
Chase is nervous now.
It's just it's like the adrenaline rush. It's not that I'm scared or anything.
Did they see it pulling in?
Yeah, they're laughing.
The neighbors are literally right next door fishing.
They're fishing right there.
I know, but they're really nice and I feel bad because they're really nice and cool.
The boat. Huh? We're gonna go fishing if y'all wanna go. Oh. Chase.
I don't know what to do.
Come over here, come over here. Someone said, our
She said
insurance
don't.
won't allow
She
our
said don't.
insurance won't allow us.
should have said mine will.
This is your place.
We got to go look in another spot over here, and if they just start.
That's Chase's property, though.
I understand that, but like, I'm just wondering if we come right here.
You're about to really piss your neighbors off. Like your neighbors.
I know, and I like it. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're nice.
They're over there?
Yeah. You talked to her.
I don't remember, dude. That was 2 weeks ago.
No, because the insurance didn't.
They won't allow it.
Bro, we're not backing down. We're not.
They're about to call the law.
Yeah, the police are already on the way, probably.
Go talk to him. You know him. I don't.
I don't know anybody in here. Literally, I don't even live here.
Those are your neighbors, not mine.
If Graham don't care, he's like, it ain't my house. I'll do whatever.
Dude, we got to do something quick because if the law shows up, they're going to stop us from putting the boat in.
No, they're not. Chase, go talk to him.
It says nothing about no boats or anything.
No, it literally says nothing in there at all.
So we need to just let her know.
You want to confirm that with our attorney real quick?
Yeah. Let me use your computer real quick. City of Monroe PD. Yeah. They both said that DNR will not do anything about it because as long as there's not a gas motor touching it, it's no different than someone putting a boat in at the reservoir using a trolling motor.
That's true.
We took the actual gas motor off, put a trolling motor on it, but like if we just back this thing off in the water and they call the police, but like
the police said there's nothing they can do because it's a civil matter.
So it is. The owner of the pond is who? Technically the association?
Right. HOA, the Stone Creek Bend HOA Association.
So if they come and say you can't put that in our pond, the answer for them is, my understanding is it belongs to the association. Each owner is equal rights and equal ownership of everything association owns. So there's 100 lots. Everyone is a 1/100th owner, right? And as a tenant, the owner's rights do convey to you. And with that, then you would need a written something prior to today that was distributed that says you cannot do that, or they can't do anything today. Now, you can write it up tonight and publish it tonight, and you can't do it tomorrow, but today there's free.
what about no boating signs around the pond?
How long have they been there?
About a week.
2 weeks.
That they know it was coming.
Yeah, they knew it was coming.
They're actually like right in my backyard.
Yeah, it's almost like they knew.
It says no boating or flotation devices allowed.
What do the documents say?
The documents won't have anything, but it will give them the right to, quote, promulgate rules and restrictions governing association-owned property. So they do kind of have the right, and that is kind of a legal warning because they were up before you put the boat in.
What do you think the fine's gonna be?
Who's gonna fine you?
So the association would have a right to fine what would be considered fair and equitable, which is as vague and ambiguous as you could possibly write something, but that's typically the way they write it. I would think they could go as high as a $500 one-time fine.
Oh, okay. But I remember reading something in here that basically said you use common areas at your own risk.
So, common area carries insurance. They've written a policy understanding that there is water on that lot or lots. And so they understand that comes with that as drowning risks and typical water problems.
Could you specifically ask for a copy of that insurance policy that shows there's no boating or flotation devices allowed in that pond?
You could. The problem is even if it doesn't have it, the Declaration of Covenants allows the board the right to create and distribute or create and post rules surrounding HOA common area and assets.
So they can make them up as they go.
As long as they post it before the incident happens. So if you're out there on a boat, they couldn't come put signs on the land and say, we're finding you because you have a boat in the water. If the sign is up before the boat is in the water, they do technically have the right.
So if the yard signs are not allowed?
Yeah,
here?
if yard signs are not allowed per the covenants, how can they get around it?
So, I mean, that turns into it's tricky. So, it's kind of being above the law. I mean, that's the real answer. Is in order to have something to post the rules, kind of like if you had a swimming pool up there, they by law have to post signs of rules and times and emergency numbers and things like that, and that those are outside of the signed ordinance.
So it's basically it's a do as I say, not as I do kind of thing.
Yeah, associations in Georgia is still a little bit of the wild, wild west where they leave a ton of gray area, and you're hoping the judge, sees things your way. Golly, I really want to see that boat in the water.
Well, we want to put it in the water, but we're not going to go to jail or we're not going to get sued.
We can't go to jail. City of Monroe has already said there's absolutely nothing they can do.
Yeah, they can't sue us, right?
What are they going to sue you for?
So they couldn't sue you personally. They could only go after the owner of the home, put the fine on that account, sue them, and try to get them to, lean on them so hard that they would evict you, maybe threatening foreclosure on the owner to get you thrown out.
How can they foreclose a house if she owns it outright?
So they can foreclose. It's a weird thing.
Well, I'm saying even if all fines are paid, like all the fines are paid, she owns everything outright. How can they foreclose?
So it's judicial foreclosure, and so it's a little different than monetary foreclosure. So in other words, that there's something that's happened that's so egregious that they basically sue you out of your home. But that boat's going in the water.
Bro, that is it.
Just fucking do it. Go talk to her.
We're recording too. Is that cool?
Yeah, as long as I talked to my.
I mean, what is it about to put that boat in the pond?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if y'all just pull it over, I mean, you're good. But
You guys are gonna have fun this shift.
y'all talk to people to put it in the freaking pond, or y'all just gonna do it?
We're just gonna do it.
gonna do it, but she's bickering, telling him not to.
We got police in the front, neighbors in the back.
I'm gonna go take a peace offering over there.
Hang on, Chase.
What if it sinks?
That's what I'm kind of worried about now that I'm on here. Oh, it is sinking.
Whatever you do, do not get the camera wet.
Okay.
Soaking and shaking, baby. Soaking and shaking.
We're free now.
Anybody got any cold Coronas? This is what it's all about, guys. Sometimes you don't need a
Fast cars. You don't need none of that.
you don't need sexy women. You just need a boat.
This is pretty peaceful.
It really is. I feel like I'm not even doing nothing.
Getting any bites, Matthew?
Not yet. Just getting that line wet.
So we traded the carriage for this boat. Who called the police on us? What are we doing that's so wrong out here?
Another golf cart.
Yeah,
We own it. Built Ford tough, huh, Chase?
It is built for tough. It's nothing wrong with the truck.
You know what they say? It takes 2 Fords to finish the job of a Chevy.
Bro.
Nope.
So,
one of the officers came over
I just
and
had
talked
one
to
of the
us.
officers come over and talk to us. And basically what happened is that guy called and got really mad and said that you can't put boats in the pond. It's against the rules and they need to do something about it. And he said, well, there's no law that says they can't put a boat in this pond. And so he goes, well, this guy's just got too much money. We fine him. We send him fines. He pays them, and he just keeps doing stuff. But every time we put up a rule or say not to do something, they do it. So we're just gonna have to quit fining him and quit putting up these signs and maybe he'll quit. And I was like, oh really? He goes, yeah, he's pissed though. He's like, so,
I mean, that's like, I mean, it's common. Hey, there's a red button. Don't push the red button. I'm pushing that red button.
so, I mean, it is what it is, right? Mission successful.
Yeah.
We've done our duty here. we might just find another HOA to move to. But I will say that we've elected Chase our HOA president. We've annexed this home from that HOA. We've created our own. So he successfully ran for HOA president.
If you live in this neighborhood and you want to join Chase's HOA, you just shoot us a message in the
join
comments.
the succession.
And you can join with us.
Make sure you guys like, subscribe, buy some SHAT. We'll see you on the next one.
To prove a point, not be disrespectful. And this, if I leave it, it's super rude, so we're gonna clean it up. Right? Am I right or wrong?
You got a lot of work to do. You better get to it.